What the is even going on, right? So it could be a situation where 15% of Firefly mains, they just don't know how to play the game, which I wouldn't be surprised. Well. I have been told this is the most war-inducing MOC statistics that's ever been published. Mr. Anderer, the CEO of Prydwen, has literally said he will pay me $500,000 if I could review it yesterday. Unfortunately, you know, I do treasure my work-life balance, so I didn't cover the statistics, which is why I lost $500,000, right? Nonetheless, here we are today, right now, taking a look at the latest MOC statistics updated on the 16th of February 2025. The last MOC featuring, as we know by now, Svarog Side 1 as well as True Swarm Side 2, right? True Swarm Side 2. So at E0 and all light cones. So this is going to be inclusive of S1. Aglaya! Fastest clearing DPS. Not even DPS, the fastest unit period in this MOC. Rank 2 is Saval, followed by Argenti, followed by Jade. The three different teammates to D Herta. Mimi at a 7.76. How the f is Kelala at 8.16? The other two data sets have usage rates. I think I have to fill the usage rate for the default data. Alright, cool. I'm guessing this might be a one guy scenario. I literally think this is a one guy scenario. I just cannot imagine this being a... This is probably a one guy. Followed by D Herta, very normal, very good. Jiao Qiu, once again, you know, top 10 as per usual. Carried heavily by Akron, I'm guessing. Sunday, brand new statistics. Huan going down by... Ooh, Huan actually cleared roughly the same as Lingsha. And finally, we have Baby Herta here at 0.01. Lower than Lingsha, and her statistics did jump up dramatically. I would say that every single one of these erudition units, I'm almost positive it's because of D Herta. Bro single-handedly made erudition great again. D Herta for president, D Herta for prisoner. So that's pretty much gonna be the top 10. The next 20. What the fuck is even going on, bro? Okay, so Babin is 11, which is gonna be slightly behind Sunday. Reba is the rank 12. Oh, this is top 12. Oh, this is top 12. Okay, this is top 12. So Reba is number 14, followed by Qingque. Berlu again. I'm guessing this is also a one guy scenario. Mose. I mean, I can see Mose performing exceptionally well against Svarog, Lightning and all that, face xiao, blah blah. Dr. Ratio and Jingliu tying hand in hand. Where is Acheron? Where is Firefly? Yunli 8.74, Fugue 8.76, Fuxuan Pella Aventurine. Okay. Han 7th. Around the same. Oh, Acheron, my ex-wife and my current wife, they are literally exactly the same at 8.91. Exactly the same. Topaz actually clearing slightly slower compared to Han 7th. Interesting. This is a Sarah operation. Sarah rigged the post. This is gonna be Gallagher, followed by Sparkle, Luocha. Ran Mei is somehow the slowest. Wait, where is Firefly? Oh. Wait, what? Wait, okay. At this point, I'm just gonna scroll through and see everything. There's no fire week, right? There's no fire week. It is what it is. I mean, technically, Svarog kind of is, but... Okay, there's no fire week. Okay, Firefly is now the slowest super break DPS across the three of them in memory of Chaos. Literally the same caliber as Himiko. Oh, wait, oh, Black Swan actually cleared. Okay, so DOT is actually around the same caliber as Super Break now. Nobody used Scylla, or at least nobody used E0 as one Scylla. Interesting, because I've seen quite a lot of Scylla clears against True Swarm, though, me personally. But yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be essentially the data for E0, and this is with light cones, by the way. Are you telling me if I remove Signature light cone, Firefly is gonna not clear? Because she's barely clearing at this point. Bro is tier 0, right? So let's go down. With only free light cones. So Aglaya got like 2 guide. Okay, I'm getting this 6 guys. This is like a 1 guy. This is like quite a decent number of guys. Aglaya is still rank 1. Argenti Savant. Okay, this is like literally exactly the same as those with like signature light cones. So Herda is definitely secure position. Bronya actually jumped up by a substantial amount to the same caliber as Sunday. Herda is exactly the same. Lingsha Huan were around the same. Jingliu made it to top 12. Silver Wolf also made it to a pretty decent amount. Silver Wolf cleared faster than Robin. Okay, to be fair, this is also 1 guide. Alright, this is also a 1 guide scenario. So I do want to take that into consideration. Robin at a 5%, 8.99. Fuke is at 6.51% with 9.12. Sparkle, almost 1 guide. Almost 1 guide. Aventry 9.14. Reba is once again the rank 1 Super Break DPS with no signature light cone. At 4.45, by the way. This is not even 1 guy. 4.45%. Alright, I'm not gonna make any like comments. I'm just here to report numbers. Chat, y'all can instigate if y'all want to. YouTube comments, y'all can instigate. I'm just here to bring the numbers to you guys. Right? Absolutely, right? Because I'm a peaceful guy now. Ying Li, literally 1 guy. Okay, so kudos to him. This is gonna be Jiao at 1.25. March 7th, once again out clearing Topaz. Okay, and then this is gonna be okay. So Fei Xiao and Akron, my ex-wife and my current wife, they are also both around the same caliber. Then this is going to be Luocha, Topaz, Runmate, Jingyuan 9.41, 0.5%, Himeko 9.43, this is quite literally 1 guy as well, into Firefly 9.49 at a 5% appearance, followed very closely by DOT, which kind of reflects the data as compared to those with signature weapons around there. I think Subre, or rather specifically Firefly, her performance has been closely tracking DOT, right? Because for the free light cone, you can see DOT and Firefly, they are around the same ballpark. They are quite literally around the same ballpark with signature light cone. And this is with only free light cones, also around the same ballpark. And kind of going down a little bit, everyone else essentially died. So the cutoff point is at your part. That everyone here with no signature light cones, they all died. I'm quite surprised Rage, or rather Mose didn't appear. I think Mose could still be not too shabby, if I say so myself. I do want to take a look one more at the Eidolons. T0 not for long, 21k. Oh, 0.5% is 12 people. Okay, 0.5% is 12 people. So this is like 12 guys. Holy shit! Apparently, there are more players with Aglaya Eidolons than without Aglaya Eidolons. This is 3.33% to 0.63%. So if you were the one that is running E0 as your Aglaya, you are somehow in the minority. You are in the huge minority, actually. Most people actually ran Aglaya with Eidolons, as well as signature icons. Mimi shot up to 4.78 average cycle clear. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yep, extreme power results. The top row, however, it is still more or less uncontested, right? It is still the Herta sweep. The Herta / Aglaya sweep. So I wouldn't say I'm very surprised by the Herta, since at the end of the day, the Trotters, they are meant to shield the Herta environment. Aglaya actually straight up just became rank 1 for all 3 modes without the energy regeneration buff, by the way. Now that we do have the energy regeneration buff, bro might rise up even more. We will see how that goes going forward. Alright, Bronya 5.44, Hanya, I don't know who the fuck is using Hanya. Fuke, March 7th, I'm guessing this is tied up with your E2 Akron or E6 Akron. This is gonna be Bubbin. 29.82% of Bubbin users actually have items. Very interesting. Followed by a 15.16% Jiao Qiu, 5.78 Boot Hill. Baby Herta, oh, Akron is now nowhere to be seen compared to my wife. So my wife actually managed to kind of more or less stay at a 5.86 at 11.22%, followed by Lingsha at 20.63% with Eidolons into March 7th, which once again clearing out Topaz in all 3 respective filters. Very, very interesting to see. Sunday, 22.66 with 5.96 average cycle into Yingli. Argenti at a very nice 6, if I can say so myself. This is gonna be Topaz and Reba. Okay, to be fair though, Firefly has 30.75% usage, which is the highest out of everyone. So it could be a situation where 15% of Firefly mains, they just don't know how to play the game, which I wouldn't be surprised. Then only the other 15%, they actually know how to play the game, which definitely show the disparity here. Like every single time there's like a larger sample size, I always want to be a little bit more conservative. But yeah, it does appear that for all 3 Eidolon filters, with light cone, with free light cone, E6 with light cone, Firefly has sort of fallen short to the whole Rapper versus Firefly, and this is for Memory of Chaos. This is not pure fiction, this is for Memory of Chaos. To be fair, there's Trotters, right? Trotters, additional targets. Rapper is able to deal with the Trotters a little bit better compared to Firefly, even with the Eidolons. So, yep, very, very good, very nice. And then this is gonna be Scylla actually going by quite a bit. So for the first time, she actually managed to clear. A lot faster compared to the previous 2 times where she literally did not appear whatsoever, right? Then Ramei, 44.7, which I think is still the highest of everything here. Yeah, Ramei is rank 1 highest, followed by Firefly, followed by Aircron. So this is gonna be Harmony Trailblazer to 22.31. So more people are still running HMC compared to Mimi. This is absolutely unacceptable, by the way. This is unacceptable. You cannot tell me that you're still running HMC when a diabolical unit like Mimi exists, right? Time to change. It is time to move on, right? It is time to let go. Just let it go, little bro, right? It's 2025. Everyone and their mom should be using Mimi. I hope that by the next MOC, this number flips around because everybody should have given up on HMC, should have given up on Super Break, all in Mimi, right? Okay, that's gonna be that. Huan at 14.5, which is pretty decent. Mosey coming up a little bit, Adventure, blah, blah. Okay, I would say for this Aircron score being a lot lower, this is more reflective of Aircron's true score. I would say I'm guessing majority of these Xiao Qiu users, they're all tied to Aircron. Like out of this 15%, I would say like only 0.16 did not use Xiao Qiu with Aircron. I'm just guessing. So this is more accurate representation of 97%. Okay, I was quite close. So 97% of all Xiao Qiu users, they use them with Aircron. So I would say Aircron on average, these are for the dum-dums that did not pull for Xiao Qiu, right? Then it is what it is. But even without Xiao Qiu, we can see that Aircron is still doing a pretty decent 6.69. This is up to Eidolons. So most likely it's gonna be an E2 Aircron with like Sparkle, Bubble, whatever the fuck, man, with like a pedal or something, right? So that's gonna be that. E2 deal, not too shabby. QQ rising up, and then the rest of the stuff, that's not doing too good, right? All these older units, you can kind of see there's a pattern here. Their items just don't really scale as well, unless your name is Scylla, which in this case, fuck that shit, right? DOT completely falling off the face of goddamn Earth, which somehow became the worst comp after factoring in the Eidolons. And then Blade, there's like what? 5 guys, 6 guys, Balu, Welt, as well as Doctor Ratio. So that is going to conclude the generalized data, the general findings. D Herta sweep, Hail had Leia and the sweaty giant tits. Firefly died so that Rapper could run. Yunli is kind of coming back. A little bit of a one-guy scenario. Fei Xiao and Aircron, they're kind of neck and neck, but Aircron is giga boosted by Jiao Qiu. Babin is Babin. Sunday is Sunday. And then if you are talking about a light cone scenario, the situation kind of repeat. Oh wait, Hail March 7th, Hail March 7th. Okay, with that, let's go on to the actual in-depth look at the appearance, right? So let me just show combine, make it a little bit easier. Okay, Ranmei is still rank 1, 70.4%, followed by Aventurine, into Babin, into Acheron, into Firefly. Okay, Fuchs usage appearance rate actually went up by quite a lot, almost catching up with Firefly. Some of these Fuchs data, they are going to be encompassing of other super DPS archetypes, such as your Rapper as well as Boothill. So, Bro somehow is a little bit higher compared to Sunday. Harmony Trailblazer just fell off the goddamn cliff. Thank God, bring us Mimi, bring us Mimi. Gallagher went up by a little bit, Ling Xiao also went up by a little bit. Herta first appearance, Jiao Qiu, almost no change. DOT, still alive but barely breathing. Fei Xiao went down by a lot. And we see a very good rise of other evolution units, mainly for the batteries for, D Herta. And to be fair, Agrelea is only at a 5.47%, right? This is only at a 5.47%, which I feel like it could explain why Bro is ranked so high, because generally speaking, this is a lot lower compared to like units like Firefly, which is literally 10 times more people, which means there's 10 times more likely that somebody's gonna run it down. Now, if you ask me, my money wouldn't be on the casual players playing like Memory of Chaos and trying to go for a fast kill, right? So because there are so many people playing these kind of like popular DPSs, they are gonna drag down the average cycle. So Aglaia being super high, I feel that, you know, yeah, smaller numbers are always gonna give us a little bit more of a higher score, right? That's my opinion. Then this is gonna be there. All the other things just pretty much more or less God. Yep. And to like the 2 guys, 3 guys playing Scylla. Heads off to you. Like you do this. Alright. Okay, character usage over time. Aglaia has overthrown Fei Xiao. For the longest time, Fei Xiao was the only motherfucker getting praised for getting the raid alert, right? The raid alert. Wait, hold on, where's my... Right, this is the first time somebody overtook Fei Xiao in Memory of Chaos. 7.12 cycle average with a 5.47%. I can foresee this number going up even higher with this Memory of Chaos because, as we know it, it is tied to energy regeneration. So you're almost going to have no issues running Aglaia with the energy buff, right? So that's going to be very nice. Firefly is honestly still not doing too shabby. Right, she's still winning Reba. She's still at a almost 3 times average usage rate compared to Reba. If they keep shilling, I'm not sure if it's like erudition content or like what is it anymore. Well, I feel like time can tell with this energy regeneration format, right? What do you guys think? Do you guys think Firefly is still tier 0? Do you guys think Reba is gonna overthrow Firefly? And let me know in the comments down below, right? Aside from that, Herda, I think she's a very safe pick. I can foresee her cycle going up even higher. Yunli, still not too shabby. Appearance is a little bit low. Jiaoqiu, I believe that the moment you pull for... not Jiaoqiu, it's the Akron. The moment you pull for Jiaoqiu with Akron, she's a different unit. And she should be somewhere around this caliber, assuming you have Jiaoqiu. Everyone else, they are, you know, just not that important because the usage rate is just a little bit too low. Right, a little bit too low. Tobas is still a little bit ahead. Mose actually catching up extremely closely, followed by Han March 7th. This does have a very high usage rate, so maybe in the future we can see how this shapes up. DOT, we're not going to talk about that. It is what it is, and I can foresee Jade going up a little bit as well, because the more they show this kind of like erudition based, summon based enemies, units like Jade are gonna get quite a lot of value. Amplifier, Bubbin is still Bubbin, with Mimi following extremely close behind Bubbin. Literally less than 0.3 cycle of a difference. That's actually out through Jiaoqiu, Ranmei, HMC, Sunday, and everyone else in the Amplifier department. That's how diabolical of a unit Mimi is. And I can foresee her growth going up even higher the moment, you know, Castris comes out, Mighty, what the fuck. Looking forward to see how Mimi is going to develop in the future. Ranmei, however, want to note she is the only bar so far at 83.51%, which means pretty much everyone in their moms have Ranmei. And I think everyone in their moms are also running Super Break with, you know, Firefly being the most appeared DPS unit out of every single class, right? So Super Break is probably not going to go away, and I think with what we've seen so far, I feel like they might be a little bit hesitant to, like, you know, make environments where it's not favorable for Super Break, such as this pure fiction. Because based on the number of people, the number of casual player base, the majority of Honkai Starbucks, they all play Super Break, right? You are quite literally in the minority if you do not play Super Break. So I don't think they're gonna be nerfing this. Maybe MOs, if they add on like weakness lock or whatever the fuck, it might be a little bit annoying, but I don't foresee them going away unless this age like milk. Only time will tell. So that's gonna be that. HMC still doing pretty decently. Everything else just kind of slowly falling behind. I think Sunday can rise up even more with the release of future Remembrance DPS. Unless Castris just does not with Sunday, then only time will tell. Everything else just not that important. Also, Hail Fuke because she's also super rare. So that's gonna be that. And finally, Ling Sha. To be fair, Ling Sha's difference with Aventry is really not that big. It's also like 0.34, right? It's just 0.34 cycle difference. And Avenger has a much higher average, right? So I would say they are both of them are around the same caliber. Then Fusha and everyone else are kind of slowly falling behind. When I don't know how well bro is going to be, because Ling Sha is definitely going to be carried by the fact that her skill, bunnies, and ultimate, they're all 5 target erudition based. So maybe she might age even better when we face more of these kind of 5 target content. And yeah, she is the I believe she's the second fastest, right? Yeah, so rank 1 is Aglaia, rank 2 is Lingsha, rank 3 is Topaz, and then rank 4 is Bubbin. So that is gonna be the average cycle across all 4 DPS classes. The rest of the system just really just non-interesting. Also, Hail Gallagher, the highest appear rate out of every single support, rather sustain, right? Okay, one last segment. The teams, 队友, right? The teams. The rank 1 most used team for both halves is still Firefly. Okay. It looks like people just don't want to stop using Firefly. I can't see colors. I'm just gonna slap on Firefly, fuck your toughness, and I'ma just go on. Yeah, so Firefly is still the most commonly used team for both halves of MOC. In the top 6, Firefly appeared 5 times for Side 2, 2 times for Side 1. And then it's, 3 times, right? So it's like almost everyone is still using Firefly. In an environment with Trotter, D Herta didn't even crack top 6. Okay, D Herta cracked rank 9 at only 1.63% appearance. People love Firefly so much, they will just refuse to let her go. Like, they just don't want to let Firefly rest. And everyone else just Akron, Herta. Couple of Rebels here and there, Herta, Akron, and everyone else is just getting Firefly. These are gonna be the appearance rate, right? So the higher number, the more common they'll be appearing. Can sort by cycles work, or am I gonna get one guide? Okay, wait, actually let me just see, like, there's gonna be one guide. Okay, so these are one guys. Oh, actually, there's not a lot of 0 cycle. Okay, so there's only a single 0 cycle ever. One singular 0 cycle. Facial, Topaz, Mimi, and Bubbin. And then there are 2 0 cycles. One with D Herta, one with Acheron. Then everyone else just did not 0 cycle. We have a singular 1 cycle with Aglaia. I believe this Bubbin Pool Sunday Pool for Aglaia. Okay. And then Facial is gonna be kind of tying with Aglaia on like the fastest clears. Fastest clear for Side 1. It's all Facial and Aglaia. Every single one is Facial and Aglaia. There's one Reba fella at 4.82 and D Herta at 5 cycles. That is pretty much it. Yeah, some of there's a Boot Hill main just chilling. Yeah, so that's gonna be the top 10, mostly dominated by Facial and Aglaia. Then Side 2 is mainly D Herta with Aggro. Oh, there's a 1 cycle clear by Facial tying with D Herta. Okay. Facial, Mark 7, Mimi, as well as Bubbin. And Aglaia also made an appearance at 1.5. This is a literal 1 guy and a literal 1 guy. So a lot of these are all just like 1 guys. Okay, a lot of D Hertas, a lot of Aggro. So it's kind of split as Aglaia Facial first half, Akron D Herta second half for the fastest clearers. The fastest clearers. What if I show by the slowest clears? Okay, I don't think it shows by the slowest clears, right? Okay, hold up. I kind of want to just run through like the most popular DPSs instead of the supports. So most common teams with Reba. So rank 1 for Side 2 is Fugue, Rame, Lingsha, which are gonna be the majority, right? So if you did not rank Fugue, Rame, Lingsha, you're considered kind of like the minority. 7-ish on average, and then it starts to go worse and worse. What the fuck is this team? That's absolutely diabolical. Then what about with Firefly then? Okay, it looks like Firefly is struggling a little bit. Okay, this one performed pretty decently, right? 6 cycles. But on average, it does look like the cycles. This is for both halves, right? The both halves, right? Only within 10 cycles. It looks like it's roughly 2 cycles, 1.5 to 2 cycles slower compared to Reba. Actually, we might be able to just filter by run mate as well as Fugue. So most popular, okay, it's still more or less like Firefly versus Reba. Okay, you know what? Lingsha literally cleared ridiculously fast. Along the same time as Reba with run mate. Damn, okay, this Reba team cleared insanely fast. 4.82. Triple sustain. Okay, this is also triple sustain. Yeah, okay, it just looks like, okay, to be fair, right, clearing slower doesn't mean that you are worse, right? Because even if you clear slower, you could have gotten a more comfortable clear, right? So maybe like those rare bar mains just fucking moldering and sweating on the guys. Where Firefly means they're just chilling and pressing the fun button at the end of the day. So yeah, even if it's a little bit slow, it doesn't really matter that much. But on general speaking, looks like rare bar does clear a little bit faster compared to Firefly. And if I want to compare with like whatchamacallit, Heglea, right? Okay, literally every single Jiao has an Acheron. Oh! We have three crazy people. We have a triple DOT, Jingyuan Jiao, and E2 Dale Jiao. I'm guessing this is bro's E2 Dale, right? 10 cycle, 9 cycle, 9 cycle. Oh, bro, it's cooked. Acheron Jiao Sunday where 10 cycle is absolutely fucking diabolical. Holy shit. Yeah, aside from these three guys, every single Jiao. Oh, we have a doctor ratio as well. Yep, pretty much an Acheron simp, if I can say something. Pretty much an Acheron simp. One more thing. Okay, chat, we'll look at one more thing. What's one last thing y'all want to look at? Boot Hill beats both. Variance is pretty high though. Like some Boot Hill mains are just running it down. And some Boot Hill mains are doing a super good. It's a very, very high variance. Jingliu are pretty healthy. That's a lot of Jingliu teams that clear in 10 cycles. Holy shit. The infamous Jingliu Blade. There's one guy crazy enough to run Jingliu Blade. And he actually cleared in 10. This is like some version 1 team, bruh. Yunli. Okay, last one, right? Yunli. She looks pretty... Okay, towards the lower end as well. Most of the Yunli teams looks like they cleared in like 10 cycles. Yeah, almost everyone cleared like 10, 8, 9, 8s. Yeah. Oh, a couple of very decent clears. 5 with a full Xuan. Interesting. And I'm guessing the dash means they failed. Right, I'm guessing the dash means they failed or something like that. Then, yeah. Check our general. He doesn't look like he's doing too good. I don't see a single 7 cycle. It's all 10s and 9s or like high 8s. Okay, we have one guy doing a 7. This is the fastest Jingyuan clear. 7 cycles. And then everyone else is just definitely kind of falling off quite a little bit. Bro is bringing down Sunday's win rate. That's crazy. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Honestly, I feel like it technically makes sense because nobody is using Jiao with all these other bitches, right? Like Jiao, he's basically tied to Acheron. So like he consistently gets extremely good clears because Acheron is just a consistently good unit. But then if your unit is like universal, right? Like if you're built as an inherently universal that you can kind of run with any crit DPS, units like Sunday, their rate just gets worse because you have everyone in the mounts wants to use Sunday. Yeah, I feel like this is also part of the reason why Jiao is just so good because like only Acheron use him and it's just super synergistic, which kind of ties back to the point of like this whole tier list thing, right? Being universal shouldn't be a end all be all. Like I would rather just have one unit that's like super fucking good and it makes that one team insane. And I'll just use that team period for like everything. Instead of like one unit that, you know, it's kind of alright, but for like everyone and their moms, right? Like everybody wants to use this team instead of just one super solid pairing. For example, Acheron with Jiao. For example, Heglea with Sunday, right? If Heglea only worked with Sunday and Sunday did not work with Jingyuan, I'm pretty sure Jingyuan's score will go up by a lot. But because every single Heglea or like good Heglea clears they make use of Sunday, but not every single Sunday clear they make use of Heglea, right? They will use Sunday with like every other unit. So it kind of is what it is. Read the chat. The Firefly, the CEO of Prydwen, has spoken. The Firefly won't survive in Tier 0 for long. With that, we have come to the end of the most nuclear MOC statistics that I've seen in a long ass time. So then I come to the end of the most diabolical, most nuclear, most insane MOC statistics, and we haven't even seen the performance of the latest MOC 12 as of this current Monday, right? So word of the day is gonna be nuclear update, nuclear results, right? Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter, join Twitter, all the ways. I'm going to see you guys next time.